Good day, beautiful soul family, and welcome back to On Another Level. Divine Spirit has just been giving me downloads. It's a few downloads, so let's just get to it, okay? And because I'm here to bring forth the messages, I do not want to hold back anything. So the very first download was this, okay? And these are going to come from different directions, okay? But these are things that make you go, And I absolutely would love to I wanted to go home and I wanted to just truly do a individual video on each of these, but that has not been allotted. So here's the deal. Divine Spirit was talking to me about the chemicals that are in the meats. Now, interesting enough, we know about the quote unquote FDA and how they are so interested in humanity's health that, we have to say to ourselves, what type of chemicals, because there are all types of chemicals, okay? But what type of chemicals are being used within the foods? And so I looked up the chemicals and I'm going to put it in the description box. But I looked up the chemicals and I realized that, these chemicals, as I'm going to put in the description box, but these chemicals are so unique, quote unquote, because it's dealing with the muscles. Now, what's so interesting about these chemicals that is put into the meat? Now, mind you, these chemicals are put into the meat so that it can be more plump and robust, right? But the thing about it is, beautiful soul family, as we have already seen with obesity, we have especially seen obesity in our children. Okay, so a lot of things are taken away from the children, especially since 2020, but it's given us a full vision of what's actually going on. So just thinking about what Divine Spirit was showing me is that there's certain types of chemicals that are used in the meats. So I looked it up, right? They have poly something and I forgot the names of it. But the thing about it is that, especially when you are cooking your food under intense heat, it will not destroy the chemicals. So then Divine Spirit showed me about homeostasis. Now, homeostasis is when the body notices bacteria's invaders, right? And so what it does is that it heats up, it warms up the body, heats up the body so that way the body can attack with heat. So that what is it attacking? It's attacking the invaders, it's attacking the bacteria. And because of raising the heat, it is able to destroy any of the invaders, which brings forth bad health. Now, interesting enough, as we think about the chemicals that cannot be destroyed or be weakened because of heat, so it stays intense. And so this is the first download. So that's the first download. And so, and still part of the first download is how we've seen in our children. So the thing about it is that, there is mixed feelings in reference to this, but there's so much subliminal, so much programming, so much conditioned learning still taking place because the subconscious is always, the subconscious learns in so many different ways and is always absorbing information. And it's really about the information that is being absorbed. Now, interesting enough, when there's junk food, when there's chemicals, when it comes time for the cells to regenerate, it's going to pull from a source. It wants to pull from nutrients that helps you to be strong and healthy inside out, beautiful skin and hair, nails, a strong immune system. But if you are filling up your body with chemicals, which is found in the vegetables and it's found in I remember one day my son and I, we don't buy seedless grapes. And long and behold, Walmart was selling grapes that had seeds in it. And it was so great, we nabbed it up as soon as we could. We went back the next day. to get some more, and all of it was cleared out. But they had the grapes that were seedless. And so more and more, they're putting it to the point of where we cannot buy organic foods, where we have to go to certain places to get these foods. And so the GMO seeds, GMO foods, they don't have seeds. Why? Because these seeds, it's not about the future. Everything they're doing is to come against the future, come against hope, come against children. And so also you got to say, okay, what are these chemicals doing? And these chemicals are purposeful because you can't kill the chemicals with high intense heat while cooking. And so if you can't do that while cooking, then the body can't break it down. So it's on a mission. So then we look at our children, and we're noticing different things within their hormones. We notice different things in music, which is okay. We are noticing different things in movies and commercials, which is okay. And now we're going to see how more and more of our children, and it's already been happening, how more and more of our children are changing not hormone, well, yeah, hormone, in hormones, by the means of their hormones. And so instead of feeling some type of way like manly, or how it used to be in the past, now it's sort of a switcheroo, and it's all on a cellular level. So, they're not just using any type of chemicals, they're going after the certain chemicals which can't be destroyed by heat, by the body, to bring lasting effects of disharmony. Okay? Because you know what? The children are physically, they are growing faster than their intellect. So they think, well, I'm strong, but their mind is not strong. Okay? And so the thing about it is, beautiful soul family, this is not good, because when it comes time for preteens already have enough. They're going through so much. And so now we're going to see even more of how in their hormones are going to be drastic, and telling them, no, you're not meant to be this way. Tell that to their hormones, because the hormones is dealing with the chemical activities within their body. It's on a chemical, it's in a chemical level. So in order to affect that, they not introduce, but they slam our foods with chemicals. Now, interesting enough, as I think about it, Divine Spirit is reminding me, calling back to my memory about animals that had, the cows that have holes in it, because their skin is deteriorating because of these chemicals. Just saying. So that's the first download. The next download is in reference to Satan. And a lot of people don't, they want to say, oh, it's not just Satan, he has demons too. Okay, well, the whole gang of it. So the thing about it is that Satan and the demons are karmics. And what do karmics do? Karmics do so much to try to deter people from the divine beings, from the people who are actually living their life with purpose. Divine Spirit says, as when you serve the devil in either selling your souls or rituals or just creating havoc and gossips, you're not doing anything new. You are a template. Upon you willingly coming against somebody who is not coming against you and is not even thinking about coming against you, but you are waiting for something to take place in their life to make your life happy, that's a telltale sign that you're a karmic. Okay? And the thing about it, beautiful soul family, is that um, this is what Satan and the demonic realm does. The whole point, it's not even about the people that you see. It's their puppets. And the root issue is that Satan doesn't want anyone to worship divine spirit. Satan does not, and the demonic realm does not want anyone, humanity, to be happy in love. Satan cannot attack divine spirit, so, well, I'm going to attack the one that divine spirit loves, humanity. Spreading lies, gossip. I mean, all the lower base toxicness is in the patterns. It's all repetitious. Nothing new. That's why Satan comes against creativity and imagination, because they don't have any. That's why they rob you for your energy, because they don't have any. And it's like, as soon as they take that route to come against you, divine beings, they have they transferred, or they gave up their soul path to be a template. And that's the thing, when you look at a template, they're doing the same things over and over again. And so continue to get focused on divine spirit, because greater is divine spirit that is within you. Continue to love Yeshua, because it was love that caused him to come here and die for us, and yes, be resurrected. So let me think, what was the other download? Because it's truly interesting. So I believe those were just the two downloads. If there's another one, I'm going to share, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to share. Oh, the other download for the karmics is that they do so much, and they even have people to say, okay, this person is at this spot, this person is at this spot, and and these people don't even realize that divine spirit is showing you. You see through their meat suit. You see what's going on. That's why you keep your head in a swivel. It's so interesting, because in the Bible, in order to determine what's a real soldier, they had all the people that wanted to be soldiers drink water, and the ones that were lapping the water were the ones that were selected. The ones that just put all their face into the water and just didn't realize that they were still in battle, they were told to go back home. And so, divine beings, you are to stay alert. You keep your head on a swivel, and you will see everything. And I mean everything. And the thing about it is, beautiful soul family, is that they would do so much, and they would look, and they would see how you will act. They would see how you will react, because that's what they want. They want a reaction. And sidebar, this is what Satan does. He says, just one act of worship. It's all about a show. I'm looking at this place, and it says One Up Games. It's all a game to them, right? But life isn't a game. When someone says life is a game, which is, I said it a couple of times, and I really didn't like saying it, but when people look at life as a game, they don't realize the real aspects to it. So you get people coming against you, divine beings, and they're looking, is it going to happen? Is it going to take place? And they may not see it in your life, but guess where it shows up? In their own life. And they're thinking that you're causing havoc on them, when they don't realize that they are the ones and that's my car, they are the ones that is actually creating their own issues. That's why we are to continue to forgive. Continue to forgive and put it in divine spirit's hands, and you will continue to move forward in your healing. Satan wants a show. Satan doesn't care about humanity, doesn't care about divine spirit. Satan only cares about self, because the funny thing is that Satan knows that you are not going to win. See, you sold your soul, and upon you, you're so dispensable, you're replaceable. Either you do it and you succeed, and you get some type of reward, or guess what? You do it and you don't succeed, and it's on to the next pawn. It's on to the next puppet. Okay, because the bottom line is to deter people. Either they're going to deter you by using you against somebody else, or they're trying to deter the divine beings from loving divine spirit. See, this is all about love. Okay, divine spirit loves you and willingly is hope is has faith in us. So it's faith is both ways. Faith is not only in divine spirit, but also divine spirit within us. You know? And so anyways, so Satan wants a show. Satan wants to be served. See, the whole point is that divine spirit was telling Lucifer to watch over us, but he didn't want to do that. See, the whole point is I'm not my brother's keeper. And so here we got it. We got cameras all over the place. The big brother, right? In a distorted, what? In a distorted way. And it's just so interesting. And this is what you see. When you go within with self love, self care, self nurture, this is all the things that you will see. This is all the things that Divine Spirit will show you. And so he just wants to be served. Now, the thing about it is that I remember this Twilight series, and it said to serve man. And the people thought that they were allying with this alien, right? But they didn't realize that they were on the menu. And so, say, people do so much to get these rewards and accolades and all this by serving the devil and causing so much mischief, but they don't realize that they are on Satan's menu because, in Genesis it says that Satan, the snake, was cursed to the ground to eat of what? To eat of dust. Okay, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Okay, so the thing about it is that you go ahead and do what you do. He's already got you in his bag. It's just a matter of time to where you yourself are served up. Satan is not about love, it's about lies. It's about being served. See, divine spirit wants us to serve one another with what? With love. Satan wants the people that's worshiping or whatever to bring forth mischief, and when they don't succeed, and they will not succeed, they are there to serve him, meaning he eats them. They are his meal to live off of the dust. It's so interesting, really, to tell you the truth. And so this is what divine spirit shows me. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful day. Namaste.